Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Brazil have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So we're up and running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great right. Shot! Goal! Goal! Brazil! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Serginho, distributed tidily. Neymar. Eder Militao. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar has it out wide and in space. That's good play. Over to the right flank. Brahim Diaz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, can he get onto this? Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here. Not Endrick! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Endrick is offering a wry smile there.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. What a throw in. Nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. Brazil currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Diop. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Joelinton. He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Brahim Diaz. Now Mazraoui threads one in. That has been slung wide. Beraldo. Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Now it's Endrick. Now it's Neymar. Cunha, who does have an assist to his name. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Endrick actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a fair try, but just off target. Eder Militao. Pressing high and with purpose. Joelinton. Aimed beyond the defence. Ball played right into his path. Oh, that's fallen kindly here. Nearly, but not quite.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Edmilson. Serginho. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Neymar. Now it's Endrick. Joelinton goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vinicius Junior. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Tries to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Played back into the centre. Brahim Diaz. Well read, nice interception. And it's Neymar. Not where it came from. Closing in on goal. Strokes it back, caresses it through. And he's taking no chances there. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's it, 45 minutes up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're on the way for the second half. Can he get it through? It's a goal kick. That's the throw. Hakimi. Under an awful lot of pressure. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Aguirre gets it clear. Pinches it off him. Amrabat. And it's Mazraoui. Takes on his marker. Amrabat. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Mazraoui. That's been drilled in. That's put pay to the danger. Now who's going to be first to this? Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. He's found a way through. Oh, he's one-on-one! Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Bruno, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aguirre cuts it out. Aguirre. And it's Mazraoui. Great vision. Matheus Cunha. Now Eder Militao. Endrick needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Serginho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Beraldo. And Serginho. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Endrick. Aguirre. And it's Mazraoui. Not the most accurate pass. Eder Militao. Now it's Neymar. Mazraoui. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No way through there. Endrick with 2 goals already to his name.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
Hakimi.
Camisa 20. Substituição.
Amrabat. He's looking wide. Played out wide. Mazraoui. He slings it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Brazil have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Crosses it in here. He's cut it out. Chance for a shot! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking for options for movement. Hangs in a cross. Marquinhos tries to clear. Now there's a fine ball.
Morocco really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 16. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 5. Teremos 3 minutos.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. He is through here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. There's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho's delivery. That is a brilliant interception. And we're done. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que tomem conta de seus filhos durante a partida.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. National anthem of Argentina rings out. Now, can they do better?
Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders. But he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Yamal. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gerrard. Shifted it to the flank. Volpato. And he's forced to go back. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Tacho clears without hesitation. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's destined for the flank. Volpato. Opts for safety. And Suta. Messi.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Australia genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Argentina do have a chance to counter here. In early.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Batistuta. Nicely spread. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pressing high and with purpose. Erankunda. Messi. Approaching the half-hour mark. For Pato. In with the challenge. Now it's Lopez. And it's Messi. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Batistuta, spread to the right. Yamal has the space to scheme. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he welcomes it in. Yamal tries a shot! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 19, Yamal.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Beckenbauer. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here. For Pato.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
McAllister running with the ball. And this is Batistuta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Suta. It's a really well-measured ball. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Argentina absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Argentina, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
We get things going again. And that's gone loose. That looks a decent ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. But his shapes to shoot! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The less said about that pass, the better. Yamal going after that. Referee's given a throw. Pacho. Argentina, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Erancunda. It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard. And they can counter here. And he's quick to return. And he shoots!
The attendance for this match was 20.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Erancunda. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball has bounced loose now. Messi. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second. Messi! He's got a goal! They are playing them off the park. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, sweet feet. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, important interception. That's a sharp pass. Erancunda. He's on it. Can he get away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Volpato. That's good play. Now it's Batistuta. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Australia have opted to make another change here.
Substitution for Australia. Number 20. Coming on the field is number 4.
Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. McAllister, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Messi. And he's there to belt it away. Gerrard. And here's Yamal. Great chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Irankunda. He is through here. No way through there. That's a look and place it forward. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's had a shot! And a neat finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 86 minutes is number 6, Berman.
Australia making further changes here and in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Irankunda. And it's Lopez. Over to the right flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And we're done. Argentina pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.